All right, early slate, 2 games, WNBA. Mercury at the Liberty. There you go, total Liberty favored by 2 touchdowns and a hook. And then Fever at the Lynx, 2.5. Tight game expected there in Minnesota. All right, how do we want to play these? Let's bring in Calvin Wetzel. Look, maybe you're going to watch these, maybe you're not, but here's the bottom line. When my broker, if I were a financial, says to me, invest in this, I invest in that because that guy wins, right? That guy right there, Calvin, he wins. So Mercury Liberty, how do you want to play this one?
All right, well, I'm looking at a prop for you in this one. Sabrina Ionescu over 4.5 rebounds. She's over this line in 10 of her 13 games this season, and she's playing a Mercury team that is historically bad in rebounding. Offense, defense, total, per game, rate, doesn't matter how you measure it. Mercury are dead last in almost every rebounding category. Now, there is a blowout risk. Like you said, 14.5 is a big spread. We could see Sabrina maybe sit in the fourth quarter, but she also might clear this line in 3 quarters. So I'm still playing it. I actually would even take it at 5.5 if your book has that.
All right, 4.5 rebounds there in that one. Next up, Fever at the Lynx. Closer game expected. Spread's 2.5. 165.5 is your total. How do you want to play this one?
I got another prop for you in this one. Lindsay Allen, Lynx point guard. We're going over 5.5 assists. Her playing time is trending up. Her top 6 games in minutes this season are the last 6 games. She's topped 30 a couple times recently, and she's over this line in all 6 of those games. She's facing a Fever team, bottom 3 in the league in assists per game allowed, and assist rate allowed. And ever since Jess Shepard has been out of the lineup for the Lynx, sort of the point forward, point center distributor, Lindsay Allen has become more of a distributor, which is why her assists are up. They also got Diamond Miller back recently for the Lynx, prolific scorer who has been helping out, cashing some of those assists for Lindsay Allen. So this line should be at least 6.5. If you get over 5.5, I'm taking it.
All right, let's take a look and see exactly what we want you to do on the early slate. Look, here's why you want to check this out, right? Did you know that Lindsay Allen's playing time was trending up? I didn't. You know who did, though? Calvin did. And that's why he's going to play those assists over. And that's why you're going to cash that ticket. So, look, winner, winner, winner. That's what we do. WNBA late slate. 2 games there. Aces favored by a couple of touchdowns. They're 15-1. Meanwhile, Dream, Sparks, really tight game there. A couple of 7-win teams. And that game is on the CBS Sports Network. All right, Calvin Wetzel jumping aboard. Let's start with that first one. Aces, big favorites. They always are. So you want to take the wings and all those points. You're going to lay 14, go off that 176, or is it a prop?
Well, I'm actually going with a total in the first half. First half over 89.5. This is the highest full game and first half total that we've seen in any game all season in the WNBA, and it's still not high enough to me, especially for the first half. We've talked on this show in Sportsline articles how across the league first half overs have been on a big run, and nowhere have they been better than in Las Vegas. Aces home tonight, 9-0 first half overs at home. We're going to look to make it 10-0. They're facing a Wings team, obviously better on offense than they are on defense, also second in the league in pace. The Aces love to run as well. So this should be an up-and-down game, lots of scoring both sides. And because, like you said, it's a big spread, I always want to stay away from those fourth quarters if there's garbage time. So we're going first half over. This one should be in the 90s.
All right. And then the game that is on CBS Sports Network. So because it's with us, I'm going to make you give not only a pick, but also a prop on this one. So give me both.
All right, well, we're going to start with the pick. We're going to go with Atlanta money line plus 100, plus 105, whatever you get it on your book. They're 1.5-point underdogs at most places, but they should be favorites. These 2 teams just played in their last game on Sunday. If you read the Sportsline article, it opened at 2.5, Dream minus 2.5. We took it there, closed at -5. The Dream won by 28. I don't know if they were going to win by 28 again. That game was in Atlanta. This one is in L.A. The Sparks get Jordan Canada back. That's why you see the spread move so much, but it moved too far. The Sparks shouldn't be favored in this game. So if you can get the Dream at plus money on the spread or on the money line, I would take them. They should be favored.
All right, there you go. That's what we have. This is terrific. I love having him on the program. Let's take a look and see what he wants you to do here with our games in the late slate. So you don't just get one pick. No, when the game's on our network, we're going to give you the prop and a pick. So you see the selections for the late slate. Calvin Wetzel getting it done.